If that same student drops out or goes through the system and fails at the end, the latter will make them better logically, reasonably, compared to dropping out. And that does not affect average and bright students in any way. Is there any proof that repeating student makes them better? Let's not make it sound like mass education and quality are mutually exclusive and cannot be achieved synchronously. Starsky again from New York. We say, Obi, I don't get the Eduasari outburst. Those wager schools didn't just happen. One, the repetition of students, it's not better than those days that you get expelled after 2 failures. Obi, I insist Free SHS hasn't introduced any new problem. At worst, it has amplified existing problems. Obi, which school have 80% failure? What an example. No school has more than 10% failure. Kwame J. Asante, it was just what it is, an example. Wait, so Obi, you hit the nail on the head. The problem this policy is facing goes beyond infrastructure. The wholesale promotion coupled with the dear to disciplined student is in a way producing graduates free of knowledge. Teachers no longer care. Jomo, Pokwase, Festus, and Odiwe Abajomo, thank you. Let me come back. And if you are listening now, also remember, you can send them through 0548 443 523 0548 443 523. Any other business now? Yen sorry, Rabu Kojo Pasa.
Yakazena, Yakapanda, and so I said, and I was no, I don't know. Who can send me a panda, bro?
Very nice. But people say number, I don't know the truth, and a WhatsApp number, so.
No, me, I'm a number, near WhatsApp.
Okay, that's
until you to me, or my number. Obeti me send the WhatsApp say order be no person ya me no obeti me ahyehyɛ na ma ye last weekend madam for be friend me on any family of 15 and we had a small buffet for them. It was beautiful. And you know, our families at Christmas, that's what we are planning to do. Just tell us, you know, by your selection of you're setting up to say buffet, you know, family bar. As I say, you know, you can spend as much time as you can over there. We have nice things coming up. As for the food, the taste, as I said, you're super. You can compare, or even in some cases, I can hazard to say we are better than some of the big names you can find around town. And our prices lead the way for us. Even though but the number once again 024 090 3988 024 090 3988 Panda Special Cuisine. Obi, one of my issues be brave. Enra me tie woni Omanhene.
Enra, my birthday, you know.
And then answer.
Yeah, that should be Monday.
Yes, on this UTV issues, and then somebody will come, you know, more response. I'm on the buy any idea, and a man for account one fact still remains. Say from all indications, no, yes, say Jama letter no crowd. It was not offered by the party. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know how true that is. Yes, because they say whoever signed it, and yet, you know, it doesn't have the locus, or I'm going to say locus to sign letters on behalf of the party. So they don't consider it a communication from the party's perspective. That is what, according to the
way for UTV
saying. Okay. Again, me so said I must say A+, then a letter no copy in semwa or better team in public. According to Onono, or say Onono who letter no online, and I say in the social media or whatever, and he printed it because when he read it, it angered him. say then the government wants to gag people while sharing their opinions on issues. And he came and read the letter and quoted on also the articles of full say constitution no, and this letter no, the spirit of it no, ebra. And so having done that, he thought said that letter did not require that a year attention now. Omode manu no. This is his reaction and on the TT letter. And he wasn't sanctioned by UTV. But the argument again is that then a host no and restraining no. And as a 1 year comment be to at least exonerate herself and all of that. Sometimes I think say when we raise issues like this, even though some of them may sound legitimate, in my opinion, I think say this thing shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't ever appear in any history that we will read in our lifetime. And I think that is where we should drop this matter. Because the more we try to stretch, and then away so we moon away, because then tomorrow, yes, we are Tihayana, Niayeke, Ubi Abechien Abroyen, for sharing our opinions. The issue again is that, entertainment program and Adani politics. And Crawford, a bet now. They are not represented and all of that. For me, I don't think say A+ NDC. Okay, the person who, even though has not told anybody say, and I said to my hearing say, or NDC, but usually speaks in favor of the NDC on that panel. A bulldog.
Bull God.
Me name as bulldog. Me name so what's Sunday.
What's Sunday? Is a bull God.
God no G kesia na G kitwa.
Rebranding a bull God.
Matthias here kesia na kitwa. I want to know so that I know where to place it.
Kesia will be placing away.
Then I know say he's blaspheming. Anyway, that's just by the way.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is that A+ or yet the target of whatever they claim say they were coming to do in the studio no. Mean T say A+ at any point. Aja to say or NDC. And for that matter, speaking for the NDC. Or on behalf of the NDC. What I know he does is that he criticizes his own party. Nanamiwa. So wouldn't be contrary, please, you tell me. Where did anybody go wrong? Say to me in your own country, when your party, you think, say, your party is doing something. Now, wouldn't name Yadrin and I say, you cannot say it. You cannot say it. On this same show, I have listened to one guy calling himself Logic, Mr. Logic.
Yeah, Mr. Logic.
And he doesn't hide the fact, say, or no dear or MPP. And on any occasion that Amaka bibi efa MPP who diano or studio hobby. It is A+ can no obeka or no so or no so can on the perspective of it. And in most cases at variance with what A+ says. Inti, where is this issue of muni representation on the panel. And it's A plus no baho in whose capacity? NDC. That's the question we should be asking. It's nipa or orchestrate that whole thing, no. Me sure say wa adwin papa bia nkom wa analyze issues no anase bia obi na koti bibi ene koka kire no wa hwe show no kra what even happened on that day. And so he drew his own conclusions and looked for a solution. And then omo party no this repute abre party no. And I think the party should fish out that person and punish him. Because this is a huge embarrassment. It could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. What you say? This sort of intolerance. And then President Ekofo don't tibida. Tell me. And then, omo kan studio wa vice president on Tibida. Why be on omo boni din say omo kan ho nsem say omo ye
General Secretary.
Please. For me, I think say just say what done ni bia enyefe. It's a blot. And you see, Yanumbi, Yenim say Peace FM. Peace FM. And despite music, come say, despite media group. Omumubi, any NDC, Indini. We know that for a fact. And I also say they align more to the MPP. As a media house.
That's a perception you have.
Ankanya sanka ye woni e program bia na ye tia ka ye ya omu yifi omu shows. So na say na Sami Jefi wo program bia na or year before the election. Paid pro time air time yes be jusika. Because Sami was punching the MPP hard at the time. And are we aware? No, maybe so. Are you not aware? Intino, Eja, you see, he that is down need fear
no fall.
No fall. Tia NBC for yem fire tumago Bains our place ho. It is our friend or UTV and Opansroma will say at the Chinsroma Yabeko near Kokasa near free ho. Kokoko dear party nankasa Eddie omoyi atoso se ma yenko. But all other programs are omo free eja ye responding kwame chromatic kese free ya nene kasa and all of that. But on this particular show make an showbiz ye ni NDC representation be was our show no so. Into this whole thing making it look like just obia kotia obisika I've got more bisika some better now non running MPP down. And he say whoever wrote that letter, when the letter came in the media, Munim say in free Omakachia and straight away they should put out a disclaimer. Says our letter away and free your hope. It has taken them 3 weeks to now come out and say nipa ota letter no krano onisa.
But you've not heard that officially from the MPP, have you? I've
heard that from the UTV, a friend saying somebody from UTV or Kawo program so your friend Nimado. He said it, I think yesterday morning. On the car, he was making reference
so let's
to.
See if the MPP will come and
they are making reference to more and the way you took them on. Or full say, and can more be solidarizing with them. You rather choose to go after them and
did they listen to what we said?
The security breaches, and they were also trying to bring the perspective, say the way are not.
But anybody who says that, no meanings independent what we said on this platform.
Because it's out there.
Me hear some many of mine until you don't pick just one aspect of the conversation we've had on the entire issue. Anybody who says we did not condemn what happened, then the person is either being mischievous and I say or picking a ochusu. I don't even understand.
Well,
but the tape is out there.
Yes, right. To land for you to come in. For me, I think say at this stage, NPP, the only thing they can do to appease me is to go after whoever. They should fish that person out.
Whoever instructed the boys to go there.
Because the embarrassment that it has unleashed on them as a body, a political body, it will hunt them for a very long time to come.
Very well. Chairman,
why you when I hunt them forever? I said, you say to world beer, all these things, it been to me see me any idea. First of all, Obi, and come away, you do fear her, and penny fortune Mwakasa party apologize. National Youth Organizer, cry taking full responsibility of Mrantiano actions are omoye. O magaso to anamo ako UTV hono and asa wati. Ako no mako kasa, ako apologize. Say we are na ye won Obi. Enye nyema nyina na obetimi a control. So what you say? And not all the time is when they are come pen na obetimi aye. And I don't think say obia sheda shemrante no kutu panso mo koye sadiem. Sabi, say baby ayeti. Do you know how many audience are was here? Bibi to me esi ama nipa tumrika begu ha. I mean, Rwanda, the end of the buy. Your radio station, take us say, and go far the whole genocide, the buy. So we know the power of media, and the party take a full responsibility, and they have apologized. Say, no, the Amrantiani, that is not what a way out of the Bekan. The fact that say, Sana Mona, Amrantiani 2 or TV so, sa a command sorry, Also to me for 2 minutes on some. So what you say? At the end, say security breaches me at the end in our cry. It shouldn't have happened. And now kwakusi. In the party apa hocho. We did this on mining in answeti. And the world now make us all in yet to chroma and on memuha. And we are seeing any turn will be an election. And what happened in Congress? Yeah, they buy a home not the first time in 300 years. I first say you broaden your horizon. Obi near my see technology. Look at what happened in Congress. It's more than a coup d'etat. But still, they are still working on and condemn it. Yeah, you can say NCCAC. So what you say? But Nini answer is about language. If say you 2 a year king, we are so 2 a for no what to money so for. Say Oti Honomo say a whole political party. And he found on my pa Yakodua say Obia Basua to the stand say we do leveler. Or to me for a registered political party, nanano party. It is a needy ben panel. I would love to say, Kwajon can't answer me the minister say, Sakrach not to let anymore. But if that is so, not also your MPP ni, ask Kwajo claimer, are you condone such an attitude? So who do you think he is? Say at the end of the day, then reach a party. Now the Anya Shikranobi. Say or print it adiano a war ni fear no of oyeno in that studio protest ni koya letter ni koya umko protest yes say at least you need the way you handle the program. Me can't say MPP the back control content on be play or na ati on studio ni on bibia content on be play no MPP to me control. But since ye nyina for say your friends interested citizens are here, somebody can also make their own protest individually as well as the party. It is a party diaba. Not say whoever sign. Not say who to be just studio obi. Me found say bega to studio ho no de man no. Because say confidential letter cabinet memo leaky. But the leaking away crowd no. At that time ɛyɛ den ebe do say na ba bia wo tin so no ho na protest ni bai obi da me kan what you say na utumi maso in the camera say metitim. What are you trying? It's the party's protest. So party no na udidi natem. Enti no wono ehifa pa na wakodu. E wo ye wiase asebre politics. I could do baby sabi at this guy. Come on, Obi.
You're also personalizing it.
Oh no, you're not taking letter. No, you're personalizing. I mean, from studio, so please.
I understand where you're coming from.
I'm talking about a guy na me kind na. I said guy. I said guy. So a guy. So bonyum. Define it. Yeah, she said I got to saw a guy. Say if you went to certain level be a we say coolly high. And I be boy. It's a guy. Me personalizing no. Oh not to letting him. Oh a guy. And now a guy pa na say at this level if you have broadened your horizon obi say na win. And say udi need die kakra. Need die kakra because there be no matter my differences with my political party, if they have make that protester, say be mean could jina bedwem and can't tell me say enyansa for as a dear nyansa na munimu chen will be a mobile this particular protest. At the end of the day, it's a shameful to the society. And baby crowd free ba. In that industry, is according we as say you move and the obi atemana. Ram bisa. And I say social media. The media landscape na nyame ya dum yenya freedom of speech no e ya tem didie na me bisa say okay I no crown so who so crown so tie freedom of speech so ana maybe the protest aba it's a way of communication ana me boa na so to me for letter now to team I say so tie me freedom of speech ho ana me boa because one person me come asem masem na me kan wo hu nyansa bi e wo mu. Oh, you are shredding the paper in the public, and vice versa. But na obi when your opportunity no. Sabi obi samoma ya kwanya ne betena ye nim nyansa nchen Ghana fo ye nim nyansa nchen omkra e ya dom bi ene akwanya bi ena sabi ade ya bedu ha ena ye kan bi said de bia na me bo wa boaso no. You be cast your mind back. You are not the first person who have sat in this chair. Sa otiase but obeye da chinchini man so ba beye bi na die na wo ye gya to hono ama wo mu so o ma beye den abeto aso eti abri nyina ututu anamo a wo ye nipa even where you fall you make sure say at least utihwe wo hokra na obenya boafo bi amana so mu apagya ka say crash we die me na kan sembi o say bibi to wa me ntimi kan tro say ade to obi de me nyin ni say eye obia ha etinu tambia omu tu yefo a okwa no pa hemrachi sorry ba no oba o te kromfo on fancy ni nana because onum de akom na da be to say eye wo no ka say ade we de me nyin ni say me nana na betimi aye na we de ebia eye numguase man so otiase intinu enya die nyina ne ye wo ho kwan say ye feel say ye new opportunity inti yen kan no said ye tebia obi enti mesre the media na opportunity na ebi no anya celebrities so called celebrities and those na almost feel say abri nyina obetumi aka wadwen yen kan so ntumi nka wadwen but also hwe no ntete obi fa ahodie so because no crash na de na oye so atete MPP fa ahodie so pa what MPP for who do super and whoever said the Kojobe defender said your troll letter ni say party ni pa
what's the Kojobe heading
also the also and your troll letter ni right so be troll sa letter UTV letter also UTV ni pa ni say you mention it here I mean come
ni pa ni right
also he doesn't even qualify to write na
party for na akasa
na party ni ba ben oh no I didn't na bo ni party ni pa.
No, in America say we have to wait and hear from the end.
And Miss Mijra can say, Obi, Nigerian Pemu, National Communication Director, Akasa, or no Akasa, or the UT for Akasa, or the GTV, UTV for Akasa, and Ameboa, the National Organizer, the General Secretary, one man can secretary to an alcohol. What is Obi Akachi was a letter now at the core, Obi, and free Akachi. What is Obi Akachi? So Bianca, sir. Etinu ora amu ana ochro mu bisa ne so ye MPP ni ana so ye MPP ni o so hwan ye ndina e da letter It on training, obi so training studio and can't say a free na catching dinner is a letter no mbu and answer. You decided to respond, I better respond. All respond no so and your problem. By your day, first and your mass society. Nancy say so any them rant any year. Now the anya so they say be shouldn't who be boben 1 year more. No we did this a penny ni fear and no any in the society. Yeah, Bildiana. Obi, before I'm in my from what to say, you see, at the minority for invited governor say Umbra Parliament.
No, maintain.
And then it is now majority leader, Eka Hansen, say, or say, I don't majority forces Omon Presso, Omon Prema, Governor, and Parliament. Now, as some way, I'm not saying me by the cow how. Ye besides say, minority for a dear partner is you coin. Say, Obefre governor, now dinner ba, no what to na no asem. No what beside every figure. A car was it wabon who every right or mine a yasum. Now we may inform Ghana for
the last time minority members on the finance committee Baha led by Honorable Atoforsen. Mibusan is our question or say they've tried to invite governor or more inviting be
Obi pass a parliament. Yes, a letter Ayariga Honorable Ayariga and a troll letter. So we're inviting all right so between us.
Or say one case we invite also a troll letter asking questions.
No, but media
for the
Obianu said the procedure in parliament say minority invite any institution be and it goes through the speaker. And there's no way parliament led by the speaker to invite the governor say Umbra Parliament or Beka Chen say Oma. Media Moma Kankana also some of your hosts in Swabisam. Okay, don't can say Honorable Ayariga and inviting. Now, okay, only right is to be inviting. But it has to go through the procedure.
Well, and then Ayariga didn't come on one castle inviting.
Also, besides
asking questions
from the governor.
From the governor.
And I send now my invitation.
Absolutely.
Oh, my
invitation is different from finance committee for the.
And I'm making it me dear material. Majority leader. I confirm. Say, and to almost support us, I move no because Obi. To meto to a young peer. Sabi Munimude. What I say? Now, most of mine are more to half of the country, Esamonsa, and they are 37. The second branch of the ADA the governance. It is a Nemutu Sana Mono. No one could demonstration in a year at a young peer, Dinipanatem, downgrade him to where Untumin describe will be Emma. One of his subordinates, you describe him as your Oyochman. What you say? Now, Obi, Sassemino, Mijidi says a minority bepahucho. Because to call the man say Oyochman, somebody like Ora to force him. And then there's a lot of lawyers. Oh, now on group.
Please, and no,
don't tell me that. Can you tell me something for me? He organized the demonstration.
30 seconds to just respond.
You are not responding in the end.
Why am I not introduce a new subject. Because I won't let you say this electric. No, I need to say something about it.
You say anything because
no, don't do that.
I was looking at
30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Oh, Jaisa.
You are not going to say any word here.
What I'm trying to tell this man is that
you are not telling me anything. Parliament
is a house must do the right thing. Records.
And the records.
Uba betna studio and a parliament
some judge or law now a wing commander bet me a bob brachen say now who control your chima say here now what escort now when you bring fire him I shout him your body of front chima be
now be a security.
No be a security. You see, you might not be ashamed of yourself talking about it. Oh, yeah, security and now you're